What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
And it is a long overdue episode of On Base Soil, the #1 podcast. You know what I'm saying? The AC Transit driver said, hey, you might want to go ahead and check out that podcast that you was getting on the bus this week that everyone wants to listen to right now in the Bay Area. My boy Pat, it has been 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks since we caught it?
Yeah.
It's been a long 2 weeks. Your boy had to take a quick hiatus right quick. Had to get some shit right in my household. And it was kind of perfect timing after the 49ers lost the big one again. And we need to go ahead and just, take a little seance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just, go off and do their own thing. But we got Warriors to talk about. We have Niners to talk about. We have NFL combines to talk about. We have free agency to talk about. Bruh, how has the hiatus treated you though, my boy?
I've been busy. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't stop around here.
Yeah, not for real.
But you know what I'm saying? Can't complain. Been chilling. You know what I mean? Sports ain't been too crazy. The Warriors did, been doing their thing for the most part. Besides Sunday, they just decided they was gonna take that game off.
Man, just shit the bed. Yep, exactly.
But outside of that, I can't really complain for me.
We didn't even talk about the All-Star game with the just the whole festivities. I don't get hella upset about these exhibition games. Like just an exhibition game where everybody come out, have a good time, like Ant-Man said, and you know what I'm saying, just hoop. And I mean the dunk contest was okay, but I mean, bro, like, was you really upset about the All-Star game?
No, not really. It's kind of about like what I expected this year. I mean, at this point, and then I feel like people that be complaining, it's like, which All-Star game do you really remember that was just how competitive? Because it was like, I remember the one with Kobe and Marbury when they went at it, but
wasn't that only like a quarter? Like that wasn't.
Yeah, it was just the fourth quarter. Yeah, when they really just started going at it. It's like it's been moments, but I never feel like the All-Star game been hella competitive. It's always been kind of a show. In the modern NBA, it's just not as competitive as it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Overall, so they ain't really tripping like that.
I mean, I kind of just admire the shot making and just the crazy shit they're doing, like when the defense ain't all the way on. But and I mean, they scored 200 points, so that was kind of crazy too. But the last one, I would say that was
Adam
really
Silver was tight about that shit too.
Yeah, I mean, shit, whatever, man. Let these niggas hoop, man. But the one I can feel like that was the last one that was really competitive was the one with Steph as the captain and LeBron as the captain. I think it was like 2016, I want to say. I just remember being in LA watching that game, and it was just like that was probably one of the most competitive ones. That was when it was like LeBron was he's still the king now, but it was like Steph, you know what I'm saying, had just established himself as right after the, you know what I'm saying, the unanimous MVP season and shit. And
was that the one when Kobe got mad at LeBron for not taking the last shot?
No, I don't think. Was Kobe retired?
He wasn't retired yet, but he was like on the last couple. I just remember it was like Kobe was at the end, and one of them he got mad because LeBron passed it to the corner to Melo while he was guarding him. Thought they was going head up for the last shot. He like, bro, what you doing, bro? Fans came to see you. Like, don't be passing that shit like that.
That's definitely some Kobe shit.
Yeah. But that's also like, you feel me? That's why I don't like these young fellas when they be like Mamba mentality. Like, y'all ain't got the Mamba mentality. Kobe, when he's playing basketball, he's trying to kill you. Kobe ain't out in the All-Star game. Like, he might put on a show, but he's trying to win, bro. Like, he's trying to hoop, take niggas' heads off, bro. So, like, that's the only thing I don't like. But
2018,
I don't really care. Okay.
It was a 2018 All-Star game. LeBron James is the captain and Steph Curry is the captain. That's what niggas just picked. The rosters. Let me see if they had a roster right here. But I felt like that was a pretty competitive game because it came down to the wire, and everybody was just like, bro, it was crazy. But I just remember everyone being like, hella team LeBron. Like, LeBron gonna always have the more fans than Steph. Like, it was just really, really intense at the end of the game. The East starters for that year, Bron had Giannis on the team. No, I don't think this is the actual team. This is just the actual starters. But they had Giannis in the East, DeMar DeRozan, Kyrie, LeBron, Joel Embiid. West had KD, Steph, Anthony Davis, James Harden and DeMarcus Cousins as well too. Some of them to name, but I just remember the game being really good though. Niggas was in LA at this bar, and it was just packed out for the All-Star game, bro. So
yes, I don't even remember that game like that.
You know what?
To be honest, I don't even remember that game like that.
Man, maybe just because the atmosphere I was at, but that's what was rocking. Shout out to the chat. Still tapping in. Rocking new era. Ain't shit changed. Hey, yo. First one in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. My boy Chris M. Call me Kendrick Lamar. This is that put my kids to bed. Yeah, nah, for real. This time. Got to get their sleep for the morning. My boy Mark in the building. What's happening, fellas? Gang in here. Feels like it's been a minute. No, it's been like a minute. 2 weeks is a long time in the sports world, but we haven't really missed too much. My boy Sal, Raider Gang, tapping in, you know what I'm saying? Yee, we in here. Yes, no, yeah. Shout out to gang violence. Transitioning over to real basketball that actually matters. Your Golden State Warriors are coming off a 3-1 road trip and are trying to ascend in the Western Conference. I believe they are maybe 4 games back now from that 6th seed to escape the play-in tourney. Hopefully the Lakers lose tonight. We are definitely watching that score. But, Pat, outside of the Celtics game, or how have the Dubs looked so far?
They look pretty good. I mean, to me, they've kind of just hit a stride as far as like beating the teams they're supposed to beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been feeling really good about that. I don't really feel like much has changed as far as where I feel like as far as we really gonna go. Like, I feel like we got a chance in the majority of the series, but like the last game against Denver just kind of let me know like we can't fuck with them for real. Like, because before, you feel me, like the Christmas game, I'm like, all right, it was kind of whatever. I wasn't really tripping so much. But then the one game we almost had him. Jokic had to hit the half court. Feel me? He had to hit the half court shot to beat us. You feel me? And then the last time we just played him, we up by like 15, like a couple minutes before half. I'm feeling myself like, all right, we might be able to really, you feel me? Then they just cut our fucking water off, and it was just a wrap.
That's why I had so much hope going into that Nuggets game. I think I was my boy at work. He was talking shit. He a Lakers fan, and I'm like, yeah, we might lose to Denver. He said, what you mean you might lose to Denver? I'm like, the Rose, bro. If you watch this year, we've had them every time except for this last one.
On the ropes, for sure.
Bro, this last one, they said, hell no.
All right, man. Like, it reminded me of how we used to do, folks. It's like, all right, let's start hooping. You feel me? Like, they just decided they was gonna start playing basketball at another level that we just couldn't reach, bro. So that's the type of shit that just scares me when we going against those elite teams. You feel me? Like that. Even like a team like OKC, I don't necessarily consider them elite yet, but they young, they long, athletic, they, you feel me, energetic. So it's like they present a lot of problems for us. And I think we beat them once this year. Like we've struggled with them. Minnesota, I feel like we match up a little bit better with them.
I feel way better.
Yeah, just because they got Ant-Man, and then outside of that, they really don't know what they're doing down the stretch. So I don't really feel
that's gonna be kind of tough though for Kuminga having the guard.
Yeah, size wise, and I mean, Cat. Yeah, exactly. So that's size wise, yes, but physicality, we match up way. You feel me? I ain't worried about that, but. OKC for some reason I consider them a little bit tougher, and then they have more options down the stretch. Like, we know SGA is the man, but if he has to give it up, like, they feel comfortable with Jalen Williams, Santa Clara. Yeah, they feel comfortable with him. You feel me, getting a bucket, or even Chet getting a bucket. Like, they got other options. So I feel like they present a little bit more. You know, obviously the Clippers, we know what they are, but honestly, with them, it's always the same thing with the Clippers. Like, are they going to be healthy? Westbrook just broke his hand. Like, ain't nobody, like, they're not a contender until they stay healthy. You feel me? So, we'll see. We'll see about that. But
I would say they've been definitely catching a groove right now. And I mean, they've had some good wins along the way, But on this East Coast trip, I mean, it was definitely some of the. I mean, the Knicks are kind of high up on the Eastern Conference, even though they didn't have Julius Randle.
Yeah, but they're down. Yeah, and Mitchell, so
And
they missing their
so,
center and they power forward. So.
Even though we haven't had pods in the last like 2 games, but I'm just saying. Now I know. I was telling somebody the other day, we're gonna have somebody beat the Nuggets in order for us if we really want to. If we really want to
get, we gotta have somebody else take them out for sure.
We have to have somebody just get lucky and just take them out real quick for us, because that's the one team I think that I can see giving the Warriors the most problems. It was really that Michael Beasley matchup versus Kuminga that I don't know if it was Kuminga was having an off day or what, but Beasley was low-key giving it to my boy Paul. Like, that kind of contributed to him being the X factor, I think, for me. But this nigga Joker been going so crazy, bro. Like,
but to me, that was. Matchup. I mean, yes, it was, but to me, that was kind of a matchup thing that I felt like they kind of missed with the matchups. They should have put Kuminga on either Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter Jr. You got him.
Yeah, I would say Michael Porter Jr. They had him on Aaron Gordon though. Aaron Gordon.
You got him chasing dude around the whole time, and he's not that type of to guard on the perimeter that well.
So would you go? Because they haven't run this lineup in a minute. Would you go Looney at center and then put Dre back at the 4 for AG and then Kuminga at the 3?
While Wiggins is out, probably, yeah. Well, depending on who we're playing against. But as far as when we going up with them, like I just felt like Wiggins needs to guard Porter Jr. and then what's the name? Kuminga should probably guard AG because they're more similar than anything else. And then they had I forgot who they had. I think Steph on Michael Porter Jr. because he was the shooter or something. It was just the matchups was just weird.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy that game. He wasn't on KCP.
Yeah, like Steph, KCP. I think Pods was. Yeah, he was. I mean, and then Pods, I think, was on. I can't remember who it was.
Anyway.
But the lineups was just weird. That's all I knew. It was just weird. Yeah. But they'll be all right. I'm not really worried about that. I just feel like we just got to do a little work, hopefully, and get outside of that play in. That's really we're 3.5, 2.5 games.
2.5 games back from the 6 seed, right?
Yeah, 2.5 games from 6.
So we're right there. That's why I'm like, it's super doable, but
and 3.5 from 5th, really.
Yeah, right. Talk about it. I just think they really got. Hey, hold on, we got infiltrators in the chat. Hold on, cause Nicole Cash, Lakers are winning. You didn't ask.
Oh, we definitely.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter if y'all win though. Like if y'all win, we still gonna be in the 9th seed.
Listen, Lonnie Walker ain't here to save you. All right.
Thank you, man. Come on, man. Robert Horry is not walking back through that door, man. What's going on with y'all? Y'all got smacked by the. But I watched Shea drop like 33, and I had 31. I had the under on 31. He ain't shoot a 3, bro. This nigga, he cold, bro. He out there just mid-range. God, like they was throwing double teams at him. He's getting through the double teams. Like, bro, that's crazy. Nicole Cash, we're both in the bottom. No. Y'all, we still y'all have one more loss than us. We just checked. We have 28 losses. Y'all have 29. So if y'all win, we still gonna have less losses. So y'all are at the bottom. That's all I'm saying. As long as we go farther than the Lakers at this point, that's really all we're hoping for. But
it's really just all matchups, man. Because depending who we get, I really. OKC in Denver is really, and it's not like I'm super scared of OKC because I feel like, we got enough that could really, but I would be nervous for them. Denver, I'm gonna keep it 100. I would not feel comfortable.
After the last game, it's like when I see my boy get dropped. Who my boy that always fight Tyson Fury? Stay get whooped. Bronze Bomber. Deontay Wilder. It's like
Deontay Wilder.
Yes, it's like when I thought Deontay Wilder could beat Tyson Fury because he got a little close in the first one, then he got smoked in the second one, and the third one, like this nigga can't beat this nigga, man, for real. So it might
Yeah, like I just gotta accept it at this point. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just in denial at this point. Like,
oh
real
man,
shit.
so I think you think they can get
But
on to the
you
first
know,
seed, even if we get to the 6th seed, and they're like, because I think they're the 3rd right now. Who we 6th seed, we'll
Denver?
play them, right? Or we play 5th seed.
No, six. You played 3rd. Yeah, 6 you played 3. Yeah.
Man, we get them niggas in the first round. We got to hope they fucking hell no, bro. We get sit home
Bruh,
in like 5
that's what I'm
games.
saying.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you know, I've been scared of Denver. Even when we beat them in the championship year, I kept saying, like, bro, they just don't
You
have
kept
Murray,
saying
bro. Like,
they didn't
they
have
just
to. You
don't have
kept saying,
Murray.
yep. Right.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, Jokic just out there by himself, and he was still dominating.
No,
Like,
he was, bro,
obviously, it wasn't enough to win the series, you feel me? But he was just doing shit that I was just like, bro, what?
I ain't never
And
seen
then,
a three-man do
what do
that.
you know? The next year, he gets Murray, and he wins the championship. Like, you feel me? Like, it was just,
Yes.
or was it? That was 2 years, I guess. But still, they a real contender, bro. It's like, and then I feel like too, they're not even really getting the respect they deserve. Like people kind of just like,
especially
you know what I'm saying? Like, you to be the defending champs, like people kind of just disrespected them, and it's just like you adding fuel to the fire. And as much as Jokic don't be kind of like Karen, he ain't gonna take the disrespect. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't just gonna sit here and disrespect him and act like he ain't one of the ones.
Did you see him versus the Lakers the other night? Boy, he went in on these niggas, bro. Shout out to Nicole Cash.
Bro, but honestly, when whatever game that was, when he had like 20, and 15 and didn't miss a shot, I was just like, yeah, bro. Like if they gave him the MVP again, I wouldn't even be mad, bro. Because he's just crazy, bro.
He is different, brother. Like he is different, yeah. Nah. So we are hoping now that we don't have to play the Nuggets somehow in the playoffs, but whatever happens there is gonna happen.
But honestly, they can still get the first seed for real. Like they're only half a game out. So
definitely gonna be rooting for them to go ahead and keep on ascending as we ascend. But my man's Moses Moody has been in the starting lineup since Andrew Wiggins has taken another PTO sabbatical.
Damn, man. Speaking of that, it's just like I hope everything all right.
It has to do with whatever happened last year. That's what I'm.
Yeah, it's something with his family for sure. Like I'm not mad at him. I'm not going. You feel me? Criticize the man because you know your family's always going to come before basketball. But it's just like goodness gracious.
Everyone, even I was listening to FP Santangelo. He was on with Bonsai this week, and I've been saying that's like, bro, like as an athlete, like everybody got shit going on. Even us in the real world got shit going on, which is regular.
Sure.
Like, all right, you can take like a game off, but like, bro, everyone got to deal with everything outside of work. When they not at work, y'all practice for maybe like 3 hours of the day, maybe 2, really 2, and you got the rest of your day to go ahead and handle what you got to handle. And it's just the second year in a row, bro. Like it's nobody's really tripping as we was last year because like the team is not as in turmoil, and it's cool because we get to see Moses Moody play. And I've been really liking Moses more in that starting lineup more than Wiggs, but like, I mean, what do you think this is gonna be for like his future, or like even for this year, even if he comes back, like you think he's gonna be rusty and shit?
I mean, he definitely gonna have to get back in the game shape, and this kind of sucks because it's like we were starting to feel like he was kind of hitting his stride for the season.
He was trying to hit his stride.
But at the end of the day, I'm a proponent of fuck that job. So you feel me? If you want to say fuck that job and take some pride to yourself, I don't care about the money, bro. I don't give.
It's not even a job; it's your teammates, bro. That you
I hear you, but fuck them teammates too. Depending on what's going on, you feel me? It could be his kids, it could be his father, mother, whatever. I don't know. So I don't really criticize people for taking their time off. That shit don't bother me. But as far as the team aspect goes, yeah, it's kind of getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever. But I don't necessarily think they're gonna hold it against them. But if they did and traded them in the offseason, I wouldn't be mad about it. It just kind of is what it is, coming from both sides.
I feel like people they're not gonna say it out loud in the locker room, but I think niggas on the team for sure saying something like, "This is the second year in a row."
They're gonna look at you, yeah, for sure. Like they're gonna look at you like, "Come on, bro." Like you feel me? We all, like you said, we all got shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one to judge, but I get if a motherfucker that's next to you in the midst of the fire, like nigga, I done missed my kid's birthday, my
Right.
mom's, you know what I'm
Hella
saying? So
shit,
I
bro.
get it. I
Hella shit.
definitely get it. But also, like I said, I ain't if you want to say fuck your job, I respect it, my brother.
Or at
I
least
ain't
get a
gonna-
suspension, like Draymond, then you can go handle your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like knock a nigga out, but PTO is crazy. But I ain't gonna back too much on Wiggins. That's my Wiggins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Stand or
I mean,
whatever.
like, hey, listen, I get it. If they decide to trade them in off season, like it's just not working. You always need some
We gonna give you some personal time. Go ahead and trade.
somewhere else, like you do.
But with that comes out of negativity, we have positivity with a lot of Moses Moody in that starting lineup with JK, with Klay Thompson sometimes, with Pods, with Steph motherfucking Curry. Bruh, how has Moses been looking, bro? He been going crazy, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just always the same thing. It's just it makes me mad because I know at any given moment Kirk could change his mind and be like, "Nope."
Well,
You feel me? Like,
at this point he can't because it's like we don't have hella niggas like that. It's gonna
yeah, right now,
be
or
when
you
Wiggins
feel
comes
me?
back,
Yeah.
bro. Like so
Or even Pods, or even
Pod's
Pods.
gonna take Clay spot. So then you still got room for Moody at the 3, and then Kuminga at the 4. But I'm just saying, like, if Wiggins comes back, do you move Moody back to the bench, bro?
If Wiggins comes back and Pods comes back, Moody is not playing. We've seen this story before.
Hell, bro, this nigga didn't took hella games off now. Like,
We didn't see this shit before, bro. I don't know why y'all acting like.
come on, bro.
I'm not even about to fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on you. I know how this shit go. Just like when we was talking about when GP2 was just coming back. You feel me? We was like, who gonna be the odd man out? We was like, it's gonna be Moody. You know what I'm saying?
But GP2 was out
He
because
got
of
hurt too,
injury.
though.
He's out because
No, for sure.
But
But
like,
this is for him and CP3. We was like, when GP2 and CP3 come back, we know Moody gonna be the odd man out. Obviously, he got hurt too, so that didn't help. But we just knew, you know how this shit go.
Who would you rather have in there outside of Moody and Wiggins? Sorry,
I've been saying we should have been playing Moody. You know what I'm saying Wiggins is not bad, but to me, like I said, just earlier in the year, it didn't even look like he wanted to play, and Kerr was just forcing them. And I said, I was the one that said too, we got to cut Clay's minutes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we had to necessarily bench him. I didn't necessarily go that far. You feel me? But I did say like he's got to be on kind of one of them game by game basis. Like, all right, you got it rolling right now. You gonna play? If you don't, you kind of not.
I mean, he still sees like 24 plus minutes a night.
For sure. And for me, he just looks way more comfortable coming off the bench right now because he knows when he comes in the game, I get to shoot. Like, I don't have to feel my way through the game. I don't have to necessarily worry about shot selection as much. I'm coming in with a lineup to where it's kind of my lineup, so I can do my thing. So I feel like it's just working out better.
Plus, I feel like with the starting lineup, there's more pressure on him to beat old Clay instead of like now, you know what I'm saying, you come off the bench. This is like new territory for you, and you've been great as a starter. So like you don't have expectations to live up to as a 6 man. You can just kind of go out there and just hoop, like you said, and just be free shooter. But I like Clay going off the bench, but with Moody and Wiggins, that's gonna be. I just want Moody to play more, bro. Like this nigga.
I've been saying that. Like Moody does everything right. Like you feel me? Even at the trade deadline, like I was just like, at least trade him because I just want to see him play at this point. Because my man's a hooper. Like you feel me?
And I said I was cool with us trading Wiggins if it came down to it because we got Moody. You know what I'm saying? Waiting in the wings. Let's go ahead and do that. My boy Sal says, Salcedo Torpedo. Hope everything is good with his family, but it's like. Here we go again.
Facts.
Like, imagine he knock on Kerr's door like, yeah, bro, I gotta go ahead and do the same thing like last year.
Yeah. Nah, bro, I just can't believe how sick folks was last year, making up that rumor about his kids and shit. Like his kids being his best friends, really. Yeah, I was just like, y'all, who came up with that shit? Like that was just foul, bro. Motherfuckers is just crazy.
It got real nasty last year.
Like just because y'all don't know what's going on, how did your mind get there, bro? Like people is crazy as hell.
Dude, just a random dude at Burger King, bro. That shit was crazy, but It also stems from too, like, just not telling us what's going on. I know it's not our business.
For sure.
I understand that. It's not nobody's business, but you gotta say at least family emergency.
No, if you don't give an explanation, people are going to speculate. But that's just crazy. How did your fan fiction take you there, bro? Like, that is just insane.
I mean, because his wife, she is nice. And,
but still, bro,
how did we get there? I was just like, I mean, in this crazy world, I mean, it's not too far off. But
I'm not saying it's not impossible. But I was just like, who just came up with that story? Like, how did you get to that conclusion? Like, what led you to that destination, my brother?
He was sitting there on his break in Burger King. It was like, I'm going to put my phone.
Probably scrolling the Instagram one day, like, you know what? That oldest kid just don't look like the ears. It's the ears. The ears ain't there, but I don't know.
Crazy, bro. Yeah. Salcedo says T last year was crazy. All the speculation was wild.
People were taking him on one, bro.
It took it on one, bro. But like, it is what it is. And now we're just another man down. Hopefully, Pods is gonna come back soon. But we'll definitely see. My boy Mark says, I agree. The Nuggets for sure don't seem like they're getting their respect as defending champs. It feels hella long ago from when they had their parade and shit. Like, right. It feel like hella shit happened between when they won it and now, but
it's damn near a year at this point. Playoffs gonna start back up in a month. Shit.
Facts. Yeah, boy, they are cold. Nikki, why are you? What is going on? It's emoji. I don't even know, but probably about Wiggins. Probably just about Wiggins being out. But
yeah, people are taking the rumors on one, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll talk about it really quickly because it happened yesterday, but. I came into the Boston game like, look, we got mind control. I was talking about shit in the morning, y'all saying we beat these niggas in the championship. Did not see yesterday coming, losing by 52 points. My brother, when did you start watching the game?
Oh, I didn't even start. I never even started. I was at work when the game started. And then I pulled out my phone to check the score because I was going, like, pull up the video and see what I'm saying. So I pulled out my phone to check the score. We was already down 50. So I just said, oh, ain't no fucking way I'm turning this off. I'm just going to get a couple jokes off. Yeah. Then I see the press conference and Draymond started laughing. We had a new defensive strategy. I was like, oh, yeah.
He got to stop talking sometimes.
What this told me is, they had no intentions on playing this game for real, but those new NBA rules with the fines as far as like superstars got to play national televised games, that's the only reason they played, because Steph played half a half, and they was just like, nah, we good, bro. Like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, because he was already questionable coming into the game. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, they had no intentions of playing that game.
That wasn't the one. And then maybe somebody said, like, they just saw Jaylen Brown, like, miss all his warm-up shots. It was like, I'm new.
You look a little rusty out there. Let's go ahead and scrap that.
You feel me a little shook out there already, but
they probably didn't even have no game plan, bro. We played Boston twice a year. We played them 3-4 months ago. Like, bro, ain't nobody worried about that. Shit. Not coming up with no game plan for one game, bro.
It was 140 to 88 y'all for the score. Who didn't watch? But this nigga was like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 in the first quarter, bro, from 3-point land. Ended up being 5 for 10 overall. So I guess he tapered off after that first quarter. But his first quarter, bro, he just came in pulling, and Draymond was just let him like, bro, what are we doing, brother?
I see something like it was tied at like 22. It was like tied at 22, and then they just never looked back. That shit had me dying. Like, the score just kept going.
They had that shit on their heart because they still
not facts. They still feel some type of way about the finals for sure.
They still feel some type of way about the finals,
and we don't.
We got them with that win earlier in the season.
Yeah,
I think that was up, and then we ended up just coming back or some shit like that. So like,
yeah,
bro, this nigga was all right. So for the plus and minus, people that watch plus and minus. They were all like plus 40s, 35, 36. Damn, bro. Oh my God, we got our ass beat.
That was the funniest game I've ever seen. Like, I didn't even watch the game, but that just looking at the stats, that's just funny.
Mark says, we got smacked like we used to do, motherfuckers. Yeah, no, that's it. I saw a crazy ass tweet. They said Steph said some shit like that at the press. He said, "Yeah, that's how we used to do niggas," and then they did that. Fire. My nigga said, "Yeah, that's the thing about the old days. They the old days." You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, we be talking about this shit all the time, bro. People got grudges against the Warriors from like that we don't even know be existed, bro. Like obviously we know we beat them in the finals and we beat them earlier this year, and they probably the best team in the league right now. So they gonna try and make this a statement game. And we just wasn't that invested the same way they was. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
they went to bed early on Saturday night. Okay? We about to get a full game sleep when we about to do these niggas in.
And that was the last game of the road trip. We played at 12:30 California time. They was ready to get home. They didn't give a fuck about that game.
Having the layover in
Toronto,
New York,
exactly.
Toronto, we didn't get to 7, so they probably stayed out in Toronto for like a day trying to get some sleep. Then you got to go back through customs,
exactly, all that bullshit
for
again,
an early game. Like even they fans wasn't all like the Boston fans from Game 4. Steph has had them shook since Game 4. They ain't had that same energy, and then we went down by like I'm saying 50. That's when they started talking that shit. So
yeah. It is what it is.
Mark says I was at work, got the notification at halftime. That shit said 82-38. I just chuckled and put my phone back on. Went on back to what I was doing.
That was funny.
Everybody's Sunday. I'm like, I watched all 3 John Wicks this weekend, man. That shit was
not for real. Everything but the motherfuckers. They was some other shit.
The best game for me on the road trip was definitely the Knicks game. The Knicks game was pretty lit. Or was that no whatever one? Sorry, Friday night. Friday night game was crazy because the nigga Kuminga was just going ham, bro. Like dunking on niggas a couple times, and it was just a fun game overall. So the Toronto game was pretty lit, even though they got in. Yeah. If you notice too, we was down in the first quarter. Steve literally caught the timeout, and he went in on Kuminga. I ain't never seen him going on Kuminga for like 3-4 minutes. Kuminga just stood there like he was taking it back, and then he went to the team and started talking hella shit. So Steve definitely got him fired up for that Toronto game. I thought that was pretty cool.
Nah, for sure.
But yeah, man. We got Milwaukee coming in on Wednesday.
One thing about the Toronto game though is Steve Kerr pulled up for that jumper in the timeout.
That shit was clean.
Cameraman, you had one job, bro. Why we didn't see if the nigga made it?
We didn't see it go in?
Nah, he cut the commercial.
That's lame, bro.
You had one job, bro. What are you doing?
That was that's never happened before, right? Where just the coach just hit.
I don't know. Honestly, I doubt it. You feel me? I doubt it. But it was just in rhythm. Ball bounced to it. You just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the old school. He went back in time machine to the 90s.
No, real talk. That's just one of the ones real hoopers know. You feel me? Come on your way. You just gotta get that shot in real quick. Yeah.
Smash. Yeah,
that's
man,
right.
He's a man. Shout out, salute Steve Kerr. We'll tell that story another day of our times on Beauty and people defending Steve Kerr's honor. But that'll be one another day. Milwaukee Bucks are coming into town on Wednesday. It's gonna be lit. Your boys should be there in the building. Giannis did not play tonight though, bro. You think he's gonna play on Wednesday?
We'll see. We'll probably have a better idea tomorrow.
Man, I didn't even know he was hurt like that. So I was like,
I didn't either. But it could have just been rest because they played last night too. So
okay.
I think it was last night they played.
Yep.
So that could have been just some sort, you know what I'm saying, on some back-to-back type shit.
Okay, cool. So we'll break that game down on Thursday's show after, you know what I'm saying, watching that one. That should be a really good one. Warriors should still be in the 9th spot. Going forward to the San Francisco 49ers. Fuck, I just got a fucking flashback to the Super Bowl for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm over it at this point.
San Francisco 49ers have made offseason moves, y'all. Went ahead and got our defensive coordinator after all the hubbub about Bill Belichick coming to fucking coach under Kyle Shanahan and Mike Vrabels and who else was out there that the niggas wanted? Brandon
Staley. Well, you know, he ended up ended up coming.
He was his way onto the fucking yes. All right, you can leave. You can leave. Oh, I'm out. Nicole Cats. Bye. Sorry ass Niners. Yeah, you can leave though. Morale, shout out my boy.
All you motherfucking Oakland Chiefs fans.
Seattle, Oakland Chiefs.
Ravens, Chiefs. I'm saying anybody against the Niners.
3 decades of different teams. That shit is crazy. Derailing our thoughts. Hold on, we gotta get Mark in there. Raiders. I didn't watch the combine. Oh, also, fuck the Chiefs. Yeah, thank you, Mark. After all the DC hubbub, they ended up just hiring within the inner circle and going with Nick Sorensen as the defensive coordinator, with I think Brandon Staley as the assistant. How are we feeling about Nick Sorensen now being the defensive coordinator, Pat?
Honestly, I don't even know dude like that. So I'm
Thank you. I was like, wait, what?
I'm not even gonna have an opinion on this man until I see him coach. Everybody try to have they think pieces, and I don't know him. I'm not gonna act like I know him. So we'll see when the shit gets rolling how he's doing.
I've heard his name before, but like he ain't been no DC. Like, come on, man, what are we doing?
I think somebody said he used to play in the league or something like that.
Yep. Why y'all just ain't hire Staley? I know, because he sucks, bro. You see them play. You see them be the coach.
But they did hire Staley. He's just not. He's a defensive assistant.
You the assistant pimp. You know what I'm saying? Right. Your defense is always trash.
But they said what it was too. Staley runs a 3-4, and they wanted to keep somebody with a 4-3, and then they just want Staley to implement some of his techniques into our 4-3 defense.
Free ass job.
So we'll see. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too worried about it because I don't feel like.
I always like the DCs are plug and play with our players that we got. Like,
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like Fred Warner is gonna run our defense more.
Right, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the defensive coordinators, but you know what I'm saying. I just feel like we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Also, got me in my feelings today. The 49ers also picked up KJ Wright again. To be I guess, linebackers coach. I want to say. Yeah. I figured it would be linebackers coach, but
yeah,
another Seahawk added to the covenant, and it really makes me mad, bro. I hate when we get fucking.
Said it really makes me mad.
He'd be so angry, and we got another Seahawk player as a coach, and Rich Sherman probably bitch ass. If he didn't get the DUI, he'd probably be on the squad too, but. Again.
Yeah, what's up with dude, man? He just be all over the place, man. He's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Boy, how are we feeling about KJ Wright come back to be linebackers coach, Pat? I'm upset, but
I'll reserve judgment. I'm saying our linebackers is one of our strengths of our defense. So
right, long as about to do much.
You feel me? Long as you don't hold my boys back. But I don't know what happened to Holland. Are we not keeping him or?
That's a good question. Maybe he got shifted around to a different
retired or something
position, or retired. Yep.
Or could have got a raise somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But that's we'll see. I mean, it's whatever. I had to watch Navarro Bowman go to LA and just you know what I'm saying.
Bro, this nigga Jim Harbaugh is restoring the feeling, bro. That nigga,
yeah.
Bro.
I really don't care for Greg Roman though, honestly.
G-Roll is out there now.
I've never really been a Greg Roman fan.
I was a Greg Roman fan with Cap days, but
I feel like
go ahead.
Greg Roman's going. If your offense is like dog shit, he's gonna get y'all to be competent. Like he's still good at his job. I'm not gonna act like he's. But if you wanted to go from that, you feel me, to that next level, he ain't gonna do that.
You don't think now because he has this is probably the best. Oh man,
no, but he had Josh Allen. He had Lamar.
He does have Herbert, who can throw the ball, and they're probably gonna be more of a run. But you know, Harbaugh likes to run the ball. It's probably more of a run-based team anyway. But you still don't like G-Roll with Herbert?
I feel like the first year is gonna be solid.
Mm-hmm. So his first year always be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first year is always solid, and after that, it's gonna be stagnant.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Harbaugh was starting feeling, bro. But nothing about the Chargers. Talking about the Niners.
They gotta get is Fangio over there too. They gotta get Fangio.
Fangio was going to. My boy Fangio ended up, I think, in one of the New York markets again. But he did not go back to gym.
Not yet.
Whatever. Yeah, not yet. Right. Exactly. What happens? I think they're gonna end up drafting Blake Corum, or Frank Gore Jr. For running back. The running back class, good transition. But the NFL Combine was pretty nice this year with this dude out of USC named Marshawn, Blake Corum. Was another back too that was out there going crazy, but the running back class was really good. Wide receiver class, we all know Isaiah Wright ended up breaking the 40-yard dash time, which was in real time. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but that shit was crazy to watch. Rome Odunze is a beast. Marv Harris Jr. did not even run like that, but he's a beast. But it's probably looking like we gonna end up drafting like an offensive lineman. I would say probably like end of the round, or maybe a cornerback if Kool-Aid is there. But NFL Combine, did you get to see any of the clips or anything like that?
Nah, not too many. I seen the Worthy run. I seen 2 linemen. They did under 5.
Oh, the nigga that was like 6'8" or like 6'9".
Yeah, I seen. Oh no, you talking about dude from Texas? He ran like a 5'2", but he's like 350.
Bro, that was crazy.
Yeah, crazy. He's got burners, but no, it's 2 O linemen. They're like 3 something, like 320, I think, and they ran 4.9 something. So I seen that. I seen Milton throw a bomb.
Ooh, he was out there. He was out there hooping.
Yeah, I heard Penix had a good showing. That's pretty much it. Oh, I seen the Colorado State tight end. I want the Niners to get him if he's there too. I hella like him.
But the tight end was kind of acting up. He was out there hooping. What's his name? Colorado State tight end.
Fuck, I forgot his name, but I remember he came on my radar when they played against Colorado. That's when I first seen him. He was balling.
Oh, and then, we're priming them.
Yeah, that was the first time he got on my radar. He was hooping that game, but then I kind of followed him a little bit after that, and then in the combine, he was doing the drill, where they catch the balls, side to side, running across the field. He caught one and thought it was his last ball, tuck it and ran, and then see another one was coming, so he caught the other one.
Oh, that's dude. Yeah, I know exactly. They got it right here.
So,
go ahead.
So that's on my radar for the Niners. I hope we can get him if they could wiggle that, because we need another backup tight end. Because the Dwelly Warner combo, it was good while it lasted, but I feel like we need another playmaker that can be behind George.
Yes, you have been the big component of getting a tight end to back up George. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna agree with you.
Because I just feel like if Ross Dwelly and Charlie Warner were one tight end, they would be hella good. But you feel me? Warner's good at blocking and Dwelly's better at receiving. But
and I was hoping my boy Latu was gonna be that one, but ended up not even getting a chance. But,
got hurt, but it was kind of probably honestly best for him. Not that he got hurt, but that he had to take a year to, not be expected to play. Even Willis gets in the game for one play in the Super Bowl, he had a fucking holding call.
Wow, that's man, my internet's acting too slow, but y'all saw dude ended up catching with 2 hands. Like that shit that's kind of amazing. Dalen Holker, that's bro name. So watch out for him definitely in the draft. I want to see if we get Kool-Aid too, just because his name is raw. Yeah, and he raw. So yeah. Oh, I like this. Mark says we taking Penix in the first, Milton in the second, and we don't move up again. Like that. I want Penix to go in the first, which I think he is. Milton in the second will be fire too, though, and get like I'm saying the Raiders probably get like one of the receivers.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. I ain't gonna lie though. Speaking of corner, Cooper DeJean.
Oh, white boy.
The white boy from Iowa. I ain't gonna lie, he's saucy, bro.
I gotta watch his tape. Croc been breaking him down. He been kind of on him a little bit.
But Kyle would for sure do it. That's right up Kyle's alleyway. Him and John Lynch, they love white players that can ball.
So what'd you do? Because everybody was like, it was big little brother siblings at the combine this weekend with Luke McCaffrey. He was hooping. He actually did really good in the combine. Frank Gore Jr. and then also Jerry Rice's son, Brandon Rice, who ran a 4.5, which was really good for for his size, but I think he's gonna be nice. But do you think we draft any of the siblings, or even? I mean, you said we probably gonna draft Cooper DeJean, but do you think we'll draft any of the siblings or young kids of the old 49ers?
I could see it in the later rounds. I don't see it in the first round. So depending how far they go, but I could definitely see us taking Luke or Rice in probably like the third or fourth, depending how the draft plays out. But it's a deep receiver class this year, so we might even be able to wait later to get one of them, depending how the shit plays out. But it's a very deep receiver class, so we'll see.
McConkey out of Georgia, white boy, cold. He cold.
For a receiver?
Yeah, he nice. He nice. He gonna be like Cooper Cup.
Yeah, then they still got bro Isaiah Worthy broke the record.
Yep.
Keon Coleman, Marvin Harrison.
So I think Wright might go either Buffalo or the Chiefs. If he's still there at 32, that'd be crazy.
It depends how shit play out. You know what I'm saying? Marvin got to go off the board first. You know what I'm saying?
He's going in the top 5. I think he.
Yeah, I'll say that's what it's looking like for sure. Then
maybe Arizona, that'll suck, but at least you get to see him.
Then it's I don't even know. I gotta look at all the receivers, but shit.
Marvin Harrison, but yeah, either way, it's a deep class. It's a deep class. So we're gonna see exactly how it plays out. But were you able to pull up that graphic for the free agents that are
No, I couldn't get to my computer. I got it on my phone, but
so there's ex-49ers out there that are in free agency, and probably like 9 or 10 of them.
Yes, more than that. It's so we got Chase Young, we got Gibson, we got Feliciano, Kinlaw, Sam Darnold, Owen Burks, Cleveland Farrell, we got Gregory. Shout out my dog Greg, man. That's my boy, really Gregory. Kevin Gibbons, we got Joseph Day, Ross Doyley, Charlie Warner, Flanagan Fowles, Logan Ryan, Chris Conley, Matt Pryor, and Brandon Allen.
That first top 5 is who I would want to come back.
Right.
But, the way even though the salary cap is going up, so we got a chance.
But honestly, for me, Chase Young, I'm not really sold on. I wouldn't be mad if we kept him.
Yep.
But I'd much rather keep Cleveland Farrell for real, honestly.
So I would take Chase Young over Cleveland Farrell, but I just feel like with Chase Young, we don't throw him the big bag. I don't know. I don't even know if he's gonna get even the big bag like that anywhere else. But who we gonna replace him with is the hardest thing, though, because like, yes, the motor isn't all the way there, but he is still technically like a first round talent defensive end. I mean, what would you do to try to replace him? I mean, Cleveland Farrell, he's good, but like I wouldn't say he's a good replacement for Chase Young. Or is that what you would say?
I mean, I just figure I mean, for depending on what you got to pay, I'd try to make a move for real. My personal opinion, either in the offseason, free agency, make a trade, the draft, something. Plus, we still got Drake Jackson coming back, so like I just feel like
shout out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you take Hassan Reddick, whole ass, over Chase Young?
Nah, I feel like Hassan Reddick may be a little more productive, but Chase Young is younger, so he still got potential to bounce back. I feel like a little bit more than Reddick. We probably seen the best of Reddick. You know
definitely. Yeah, that was his peak year. Was the Super Bowl year for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, out of all those guys, maybe, and I would, for the right price, be good with bringing back Mook because he played really well this year, and it's really hard to replace that type of size in the middle. Anyone else? I mean, would you want to bring back OG Gibb?
I wouldn't mind it because we don't know if Huff is going to be ready week 1. So I wouldn't necessarily mind it, and then we could work a rotation between him and Huff as Huff gets back, and then we'll see how that goes.
Cooper DeJean at safety.
No, bro, he's corner.
He's going
Oh, we trying to move my boy, man. That's
I got
how it always starts, man. That's how it always starts, man. Don't be trying to move my man.
Tape on this week, man. I'm over here doing like how they be doing the black quarterbacks. You know
That's discrimination, man. Nah, that's how it always starts, man.
I'm about to do my homework though. But yeah, that would be kind of cool though. Just to have him on the squad regardless.
That's that like, shit, man. That's why they tried to put Lamar at wide receiver. That's how they be doing us out here. You know what I'm saying? That's minorities. You know what I'm saying? Cooper at corner, white corner. That's a minority, man.
I mean, he low-key fits into the scheme though. Like,
he's good. He's actually good. Mm-hmm. He's actually good. Mm-hmm. Just watching any punt returns too.
Any punt, shit, that's what we need, nigga. Shit, like,
that's what I'm saying.
He's telling me already. Shit, I'm about to go watch the tape. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see what he's talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much the ones that I would want to bring back out of that list. Chase Young, move, maybe OG Gibb. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting free agency. We're definitely gonna pull out more free agents that are out there for us that we want to bring on as the show comes back. Nothing really else to talk about for this week. I'm looking forward to seeing the Warriors versus the Milwaukee Bucks coming up soon. But my boy, you got any last words?
Nah, not really. I just need my Warriors to keep making a push, man. I hope we can get out of that.
Did the Lakers win?
I don't know. Nikki, she ain't here no more to keep us updated. So.
That was pretty
funny. Let me see. I'm about to look right now.
Damn it. They won. Fucking bastards. 116 to 104. So now, as we are sitting here,
the fake show,
we are back in 10th seed yet again.
We'll be all right.
They got 2 more wins than us. That's why, too.
Yeah.
But, well, on that note, I want y'all to hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on your damn notifications. You know when your boys go live. Maybe by the time we get back on Thursday, we're back in the 9th seed. But appreciate y'all for coming out. Everybody tap in with us later on in the week.
On the game.